Hi darlings, thank you so much for joining me on my channel today. And today I have a process video for you for my December daily. I cannot promise you guys that I'll have a process video for each and every day, but when I have a good idea of what I think I'm going to be doing, I'll try to record it just to give you guys some ideas and to see my process through it. Some of you were interested in that. So today is December 1st, and I in my foundations page flip through of my 2020 December daily, I showed you guys kind of my idea behind my first day or my title page. And so I want to complete that today. Today is December 1st. And I know I have some stories that'll be coming up. For example, today my daughter is away at the Nutcracker Ballet for a field trip for her school. And I was not able to chaperone because I'm chaperoning another field trip this month, but the teacher will be sending us some pictures. So I took a picture of her and her getting all dressed up for the ballet this morning. So I know that's going to be a story that I'll probably be telling this weekend, but I picked up some pictures that I had sent to Walgreens. These are stories that I know I want to tell. Again, I do 25 stories throughout the Christmas season. So some of them may be from November. For example, I have my Red Cup Day. Red Cup was the 12th of November, I think, something like that. Or the 16th, I can't even remember. But that Red Cup Day is going to be one of my stories in my December daily. So I have already printed those pictures. My nephew and my kids went out for some Christmas adventures at the mall. So I have those pictures. And here's my daughter there. Also, I'm recording the World Cup in my December daily as well. So I have us just watching some World Cup there. So my idea today is I'm going to use this 2.5 circle punch. And what I like to do is to punch out on some cardstock. Here we go. Kind of a template. That way I kind of know where I want it. And then I'm going to, I had measured this, and this is a little bit bigger than, oh, that's perfect. It's a little bit bigger than 2 inches. So this is 2.5, and it actually fits perfectly all the way around. So this is slightly smaller. So this is probably 2.25, because this still has a good room, which is perfect because I want space around it to be able to adhere my pictures. So I wanted a picture of each and every one of us. So what I did was I printed those in black and white, so it doesn't take away from the actual opening page. So let me grab my scissors. Okay, here we go. And so I told you guys that I wanted these are just pictures of us, recent pictures of us. I wanted one of us individually. I printed this out at Walgreens, sorry, and I did just 4x6 horizontals, and I used this app that's new to me. I'm gonna list it. I think it's called Maldive, or Maldive, and there's this YouTuber here that I follow, and I'm gonna link her below because she is amazing. And she shared this, just gonna take that top off. She shared this app, and I think it's perfect because it allows me to print 3x4s at Walgreens. Sometimes, I usually get my 3x4s from Persnickety Prints, but sometimes I don't want to wait for a week for me to receive them. Or when I'm doing just a small amount of orders like I did today, or if I want them right away, these are usually same day print. I can have them printed and I can scrapbook that very day or the next day. So yes, I sometimes don't want to wait that much. So this is perfect for that. So shout out to her. She's amazing. I love her channel. She just does an amazing job showing us how she, oh yeah, that's perfect, how she journals the year. Okay, let me see. How she journals and memory plans throughout the year. I love all her inspo that she gives. There's my daughter. I think I'm going to put her down here. And then I will go here. My eldest will go here. I'm just gonna put them, that way it doesn't look like they're in any certain order. I'm gonna put them in order of age. So my husband will go first, then I will go, then my son Zachary, then me. Oh, I love how that turned out. That's super cute. Okay, I do not have one of my husband, however, because all the pictures that I have of my husband are either with me or the kids. I don't have one of him solo. So he's very introverted. So that is not any, like, it's not, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised, basically, is what I'm trying to say. So let me see how exactly I want this to be adhered, because what I could do is adhere it to the page that I'm going to put in the back of here. So let me see. Okay, I'm back. I could not make up my mind for, because I really want something to go well that pairs with this, and I couldn't make up my mind on what paper I wanted to use on the back of this. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna use some regular copy paper to adhere my pictures. So this is what I'll do. Grab my adhesive while I'm up. There we go. I love this big Fiskars. I actually got this at a dish stash table at a retreat, and let me tell you, it has been amazing because I had been eyeing one for a while, and this is so good. It cuts nicely, so I love that. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is put where my holes are gonna be. And this can be sloppy because this is gonna be covered up. So I'm not worried about it looking perfect. I'm not worried about what it's gonna look like, because this is just copy paper. The reason I'm using copy paper in the back is when I back it up, instead of using cardstock, when I back it up, it's gonna be perfect because it's really thin, so it's not gonna create bulk in my title page. I'm trying to keep the bulk away. Okay, so here's me. I'm just gonna put some glue along the edge. You'll see me use a lot more liquid glue than I will be using I'm either going to be using liquid glue, red line tape, or score tape. I'm not going to be using too much of the actual, put that down a little bit, of the actual tape runner, because I'm trying to avoid having to replace and having to retape down tape runner years after. I know not all tape runners do that. Some of them are really great and the adhesive is stiff, and the one I use is permanent, but I just don't want to wake up one day or flip through my pages one day and they're coming apart because I use tape runners. So I think to be on the safe side, I'm just going to use photo safe mono adhesive glue. So I usually use either this one or the green one. The green one's my favorite, but this is what I have on hand now until I pick up my order. Oh, that's perfect. I love that. I want to bring this up a little bit, but that's perfect. And then I just have to add my husband there. So that is going to do. Now I'm going to take my paper punch, 6-hole. I don't have the backing on here so that I can see my holes when I hole punch. And then I'll just line that up. Oh, that's not gonna line up well, it looks like. That's fine. There we go. Kind of, yeah, that's still good. Nope. Nope, that's not gonna work. I have to make other holes. Okay, plan B. Okay, plan B is to grab a regular hole punch. Maybe I should have done this from the beginning. And I'm gonna keep that in just so you guys see that this is not all sunshine and roses sometimes. Sometimes, just like my glue falling over, you have to go through some things to get these pages done, and that is a-okay. Let me see if that's gonna work now. Yep, that's gonna work perfectly. Okay, so now I am going to be smart and only adhere these corners, and I'm gonna leave this side without adhering, so I can just slip in my husband's picture. Let me put that centered. So you see, I'll still be able to slip in my husband's picture with a little bit of adhesive. Let me glue that down very well. Okay. Perfect. Now you don't even see the holes. Love that. So this ultimately is how it's gonna be looking. Oh, I love that. Okay. And then what I'll do is pop that right back into here. And there's my title page done-ish. I need to cut some of this off. I could do it just with my scissors. Have a little bit left over here. I don't want that showing. Okay, there we go. Perfect. All right, and then that is my title page done. I love that. So I just have to, again, I have that, I don't have it adhered up here at the top, and I can just slide in his picture there. But the rest of us are all done. I'll have to get a picture of my husband sometime throughout this month. Oh, I love that. Okay, let me see if I have anything else that I want to add to this cover page. Oh, these are so dimensional. I used these last year on my front page and I loved it. This is, oh, that's cute. Right in the middle there at the top. That's cute. I like that. I could use these. But I like that because it kind of looks like a Christmas tree. It's the only one I have left of that one. So that'll be perfect, actually. I really like that. I think I'll go with that. So I am going to find some red line tape. And I will add that there. But let me, ooh, maybe a strip of red down here would be cute. Let's see what we have. Let me see. Like that. Oh, that's cute. Okay, so let me find the right one, because that red is, there'll be parties for hosting. I love these because they have like a little bit of, they have, what can I tell you? These are Christmas lyrics from Christmas songs. Oh, I love this. Have yourself a little Christmas. Let your heart be light. That's perfect. But that one's a little darker. I have some word phrase stickers. And let me see, this red and this red matches well. So another thing I could do if I don't do this is find one that's perfect. Let me see. This December 2022. Oh, what about that? And then I can put this here. Oh, I wish I would have put this lower And it'll be this. But I kind of want this on top of here. Yep. Okay. I think I'm going to go with that. And let me see if I were to add that there. I still like this red more because it has more of a warm. This is more of a cool tone red. This is more of a warm tone red. But I like that it makes like a little Christmas tree. We'll see. Okay, so let's find that red line tape. There we go. Then, oh, okay, perfect. Okay, that's it. I think I'm gonna leave it at that. After I add my husband, I'll see if I want to add, because I think because I have this thing about threes, right? The design thing, I feel like I want to add something red down here, and that strip would be perfect, but I'm not sold just yet, so we'll see. I also wanted to add something along the side here, so maybe that could be the red element. So we will see, but so far, this is what this looks like. So happy December 1st. Happy first day of December daily, and I will see you on the next one. Bye. Okay, I'm back, darlings. So one of the things, two things here. One of the things that I want to say starting off right away is I am not a stickler for perfection, but there were two things that were really, really annoying me after I turned off the camera and I really looked at my page that I had to fix. So one thing was that this was off center. It looked like my letters, my 2022 was going one way, and this was not laying right. So that is why I have a glass media mat with lines. That way I can do that. Another thing was I had originally, and I'm just gonna open this up so you guys can see, I had originally put the December 22 on vellum because I wanted it to have a little bit, as you can see there, like you can see the paint through the back there. I wanted to have a little bit of transparency. And when I added this white paper back here, where I added the pictures, that was a perfect idea, but I should have cut this out and I didn't. So because of that, this white paper was right behind here. So then it was just blank white, and I didn't want just blank white there. I didn't like it. I want it to have more of a transparency. You see how good that looks? So afterwards I was like, oh, I didn't cut out this part. I make mistakes. So I needed this 2022 because I don't want to waste my numbers, and I don't have another this December. So what I'm going to do is, or what I did was, instead of moving all my pictures, I just grabbed my X-Acto knife and I sat here and I went all the way around and created a circle and cut out just this circle so I can repunch. I have a piece of vellum here. So what I'm going to do is repunch a hole. Hopefully, oh, perfect. So I'm going to repunch a hole here, a circle, I mean, and then this is going to act in two different ways. I am going to A, layer this here, and B, I'm going to layer it correctly. So what I'm going to do now is take that punch or punched out circle. I'll add a little bit of adhesive or a little bit of tape. And again, I'm not worried about this washi being here because it's going to be backed up with some pattern paper anyways. I just haven't figured out what exactly I want on this other side. But yeah, so there's that. You see, now I have that transparency I was looking for, and it's perfect because of the transparency. I have lines. So I'm going to match this up here. It's perfect. Okay. Woo! Thought that was gonna drive me nuts. So I kind of wanted to show you guys that as well, because I don't want you to come back and you're like, wait, what happened here? So put this over here. Oh, you can kind of see the next page. I kind of like that because it has a little bit of, oh, so much better. Oh my God, it's just, you guys, that was driving me nuts. So much better. So here, now I can finish up this video in peace. Thank you so much for joining me. God bless you guys. Bye, darlings.